It's Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be at work today, but I couldn't go to work today because I have an appointment that I need to attend to later on. And so I am here at home on Coffee with Friends. So I'm going to start y'all off with the positive vibes because you know what I say. Every day is what? It's going to be a good day. It's up to
Step
us.
one, wake up
Get
early, go
this
rise the
message
sun.
as I set
Step
up.
two, you're so good, so full to you. Step three, you grow hard about what you want to be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good
Hey,
day.
y'all.
Wake up,
Today's gonna be a
good day.
wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication.
Hey.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a
good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day. Good morning, Georgie.
today's gonna be a good
Hey.
day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna
Oh,
be
I
a
gotta
good
get you,
day.
Georgie. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a
Good day.
life ain't easy, y'all. I think
Good
there's a
morning,
reason,
Delightfuls.
y'all.
Good
Ups and
morning,
downs,
Pat.
just like
Good
every
morning,
different
y'all.
season,
Good
y'all.
morning,
Sometimes
Michigo.
I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, y'all. I always gotta fight the night from the demons, y'all.
Negative
thoughts are poison, they rot.
Hey.
Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
What?
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. I got patience.
One
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself
A foundation.
Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation.
What? Y'all getting this
I know that I
message?
like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration.
Don't expect greatness, do my best, man. I take it.
Wake up.
Hey.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey. Step 2. Step 3. Step 4. Today's gonna be a good day, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I know. I'm supposed to be at work today, but I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I needed one more day to, I don't know. I needed one more day. All right. And so I'm going to get my ass to work tomorrow. Hey, Doc Holiday. Hey, the General. Hey, Miss Juicy J. Good morning. Come on in. So y'all, today is Tuesday. What the hell did y'all do this weekend? I had a nice weekend. I really can't complain. I had a really nice weekend. This weekend, my girlfriend, Nakia Monet, aka the Muzzle is Off podcast host, she celebrated her birthday. Her birthday is January 1st, but she celebrated it this past weekend. And it was really, really nice. She had a brunch from 1 to 5, right? And then she had the after party. The DJ was slamming. It was great, all right? And with your ticket, you got a bottle of champagne or whatever with your ticket. And so it was very good. I loved it. I loved it. I had a great time. And that was Saturday. Other than that, I relaxed most of the weekend. I had boo time this weekend. I had a great weekend. So I cannot complain. I got a little bit lazy. My nail tech came over on Saturday. See, my nails are done, y'all. My nail tech came over on Saturday. And good morning, Angel, 5 a.m. I love that you jumped up and joined. I love you. My nail tech came on Sunday and she does my hands and my feet. And so It took about 3 hours to get through my nails and my feet. And so once she was done, I was kind of like out of it, exhausted. I had already ridden my bike. I did a 50-minute ride, well, 45-minute ride, and then a 5-minute cool down on the bike, showered and prepped before she came. And when she came, it was 3 hours of nail and feet work. All right. And so when she left, I cooked a little bit of food, ate something, and sat the fuck down and chilled the rest of the day. Right. I am getting in the habit of just sitting in my house chilling. I'm always at somebody else's house. I'm always at somebody else's house. Right. It's very rare that people come and they chill at my house. Right. And sometimes I just want to chill on my own couch, right? Lay around in my own house, drink my own liquors. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times people invite me to their house or they expect me to come to their house, but I like staying in my house too. And so Sunday, even though we have Monday off, Sunday, I took every opportunity to stay in the house and relax, not feel guilty about shit, and just chill. And that's what I did, right? That's what I did. And then Sunday evening, I got up and I went to my boo's house because I wanted to, right? Anybody else do anything exciting this weekend? Now that I ranted and raved about my weekend. Hey, Hustle. The general said my daughter's first game won 14-4, and my wife and her sorority celebrated their chapter's day yesterday. She pledged Zeta Phi Beta. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. To your daughter's team and to your wife. All right. Hey, Glamour 47. Good morning. Anybody else do anything exciting this weekend or watch anything exciting? I've been watching Ginny and Georgia, right? Because everybody rants and raves about Ginny and Georgia. And, the thing about Ginny and Georgia, it has so many deep it has a lot of deep content. It does, right? And so I'm on season 2 right now, I think episode 2 or episode 3, and it has a lot of deep content. Coming from a family that you're embarrassed by, coming from a family that holds a lot of secrets, how does that play on your life? It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack in there. Being in love with more than one person, how do you navigate your feelings? It's a lot going on, right? The mode of survival, the mother that's in the mode of survival. How many of y'all have done things just to survive and it wasn't things that you can really brag about? You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. All right. It's a lot of stuff going on in Ginny and Georgia. So if y'all are not watching that, watch that shit. All right. The general said, oh, I watch football too, and the 49ers handle business against the Seahawks. Okay. All right. I watched the Knicks last night. Was it the Knicks? I watched the Knicks a little bit last night because my boo came over and watched it, but it was almost over. The fuck? All right. And so then I moved into what I like, scary movies and shit like that. All right. I like to fall asleep to scary shit. Angel said I was laid up with Boo all day Friday through yesterday when he dropped my ass off at the airport. Oh, wait a minute. Angel, do I need a Boo update? Like, hold up. Wait a minute. You boo faster than I could get through my weeks. What the fuck? I'm not judging. No, listen, I am not judging, but you just said you laid up with your boo all day Friday through yesterday when he dropped your ass off at the airport. Which boo is this? I need to know which one this is. Is it the medication boo? The coach boo? Or is this somebody else? Another boo? I watched Bruh a lot all weekend. Hey, Avia, good morning. Good morning, Vine Ray. Yes, I know I enjoyed my weekend, Juanita. How about you? Angel said he invited the family over Sunday to watch football and meet me. Is this the coach guy? What? You get into these relationships where y'all move like super light speed. Like, I'm gonna need you to slow down a little bit, right? Slow down a little bit, cause the fuck, slow down a little bit, cause you be moving through light speed, and then next minute we know it's over. Angel. Glamour 47 celebrated her birthday yesterday. Yes, happy birthday, Glamour 47. Do we need to play some birthday shit for Glamour 47? I mean, I be trying to stay away from being copyright infringed, but I might have a little bit of something to just, share real quick on the screen. Glamour, happy birthday to you. Hey! Happy birthday to Glamour. How about that? Was that good? Was that worth it? I gave you a little birthday song. I did. Thanks to Rich, who introduced me to that song. That's not going to get me in trouble. All right. Oh, and you finished Kaleidoscope? I did too. I finished it too. I loved it. Wasn't that shit so... That was confusing. And the funny shit, when you first start watching Kaleidoscope, when you watch that 1 minute clip, it tell you could watch it in any order. You could watch the show in any order you want. I was like, what? But it was a very interesting series, Kaleidoscope, limited series. I love it. Yes, the birthday wishes are coming in. Good morning, Cheryl Lee. Good morning, Mika Norris. Good morning. Good morning. And so today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday. All right. Some people on here already shared what they did for the weekend. You're welcome, Glamour 47. Angel said he's been on the roster since the end of November, but things just escalated last weekend. He's a truck driver. Oh, this is a truck driver. This is the truck driver. Okay. I didn't say much about him because I wasn't feeling him like that. But shit, he made his intentions known and stepped the fuck up. All right. Well, pay attention to that moving quickly shit because, sometimes we want things to move quick, but sometimes when people push things to move too quickly, you overlook the red flags. You overlook some stuff. So just pay attention to what's going on. All right. I mean, don't go as slow as me because, man, I'm over a year and I'm still creeping and creeping. All right. And so don't do like me. Don't move as slow as me. But I'm going to tell you no lie, y'all. This my last man. I'm trying to make it my last man. And so I got to move as slow as possible to make sure that I capture all the red flags and we get this right because I don't want to. I'm waiting to have the first argument. I am. I ain't nothing good until I have my first argument to see how he argues the fuck and how we make up. But that's me because I'm tired of this in and out relationship. I need to make sure this gonna be my last man. Okay. The fuck? The general said, I finally shaved this weekend. Had to. Work wasn't gonna let my beard go Grizzly Adams. Why? That's old news. People wear beards to work now. They still shun on you in retail banking industry on a beard? I don't think so. But anyway, y'all, today is January 17th. I am going to read the positive thoughts of today. But yesterday as I was sitting on the couch, I mean, as I'm watching TV and the constant conversation comes up about the man is always concerned about getting married or settling down because he is afraid to lose half of his money. Financially, he is afraid that he is going to be exposed financially, right? And I understand it, and I'm not judging the men who feel like that, right? But, I sat there and I asked myself yesterday, I said, how come I don't hear as many women shying away from marriage because of finances? How come I don't hear women saying, oh my God, I'm afraid I'm going to have to pay half of my money, or I'm afraid I'm going to lose some of my money if this marriage don't work? Don't women have just as much to lose as men these days? Isn't this the same time frame where men are complaining that women are so independent and they making their own money and they act like they don't need men, but in the same breath, these men are afraid that these women are going to take half their money. How are the women going to take half their money if the women are just as lucrative financially as the men that they are choosing, and in some cases more financially lucrative than the men they are choosing, but yet the men harp on half of their money being gone? Why is that? That's just a question, food for thought, because that's what I want to know. That's what I put up here. Do women have just as much to lose financially as men in these days and times? And why is it that men think it's all about them losing half? I personally know women in my life that if they got a divorce right now, they would have to pay alimony. Right? But I don't hear these women running around talking about, oh my God, I'm going to have to pay alimony or I'm going to have to pay half when we're not together no more. You don't hear many women saying that, but you sure hear a hell of a lot of men saying that. Why is that? Do women have just as much to lose financially as men these days? And when is men going to recognize that and stop talking about the money that they are afraid to lose or give up? Women got 401k plans too, y'all, pension plans and all these kind of things too. Y'all got to stop using that as an excuse. This is not the 1940s anymore, right? You don't have to worry about half of your shit being gone when these women are pulling up with the same financial stability as you are. I'm just saying. But y'all hold that for a minute. Madison 1228, good morning. Y'all hold that for a minute. Do women have just as much to lose financially? Because I swear, if another man look at me and be like, I don't want to get married because half my money, I'm going to be like, half of what? What? Because what? You don't think I worry about my money? But that's not the first thing that comes out of my mouth. Right? That's not the first thing that comes out of my mouth. Why do you think you got more than me? Automatically, men walk around with this thing. Oh, I'm going to have to give up half. I'm going to have to give up half. What about her? Women make money too, y'all. Hey, my name is Nick. Women make money too. So think about that shit. So when I hear men talk about half my money this and half my money that, I tell them to bite me, because I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, what the fuck you got that I don't have, right? Plenty of women out here are at risk of paying alimony, fellas. So stop acting like y'all are at risk of losing all your fucking monies when these women got monies. Things ain't the same. But yet I still hear men saying the same stupid shit. Oh, I don't want to give up half my money. I don't want to give up half my money. And I just be looking like, what the fuck? What? The fuck? Don't your woman make more money than you? What are you talking about? The fuck? I'm just saying. All right. So we're going to deep dive into that a little bit. But I'm going to read. Think about that for a minute. Let that marinate. So for y'all that are out there dating, right? And for y'all that are out there married and the husband is constantly running his fucking mouth about half his money, remind him, ladies. And see, this is where the ladies take a bad rap. Because when we remind them, excuse me, I have money too. I have things to risk too. Then they look at us and they go, well, there you go with your smart ass, strong woman mentality. No, it has nothing to do with being strong, having a strong woman mentality. It's just, I'm actually tired of the men talking about they don't want to get married and they don't want to settle down because they are at risk of losing shit. The fuck? And then when the men go, why I got to give up half this house? Did you put the deposit on the house down by yourself? Like, what's going on here? I saw that article, Madison. Was that the one when the pastor, what's his name, talked about raising women to be men? Right? I saw that. I'm just saying, don't women have just as much to lose? Ladies, stop letting these men tell you that they got too much to lose. They don't want to take a chance and get married because they don't want to pay half. Remind me. See, this is where we got to step back and we got to go, what are you going to lose? Break it down for me. What do you think you're going to lose? Von Ray said, yes, women do have a lot to lose financially. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Zen said, they do know that they only give half the money they made together, right? Zen, thank you. Because this is the brain fart in society right now. Like, this is the part I don't understand. Like, people think that when you get married, that your significant other is entitled to your whole life. No, it's not like that, y'all. If you have a 401k plan, right? And you've had your 401k plan from 1990, and you get married in 2013. From 2013, whatever your 401k plan money's made from 2013 on is what's attributed as you and your spouse's joint finances. Anything from 1990 to 2012 ain't got shit to do with your spouse. So from 1990 to 2012, if you made a lot of money, right? And then 2013 to when y'all got divorced, 2020, you lost a lot of money. Guess what? They're going to go based on the years y'all are married. See, people need to educate themselves. Von Ray said, if you go into a relationship already thinking you're going to lose something, you did lose. Do not get into a relationship, that part. But a lot of people start out a relationship already thinking about the end. When it's over, you're going to take my money. Over? Aren't we just started? Aren't we in the honeymoon phase? Why are we talking about when it's over? But based on a conversation we had on Friday about abortions and having kids missing chromosomes and all these different things, right? There are certain topics of discussion that needs to happen in advance of getting married. This is one of them, along with what happens when we get pregnant, right? Listen, our monies, okay? Y'all need to have this discussion up front. This way, y'all won't have it twisted. If something gets ugly, have the discussion up front, because when it gets ugly, it's ugly, and people are not going to be able to focus on, the rational aspect of the separation. But y'all got to stop this shit. Women have just as much to lose, fellas, as these men out here. These men, a lot of these men, I'm just going based on my experience. I ain't never experienced a man who made more money than me. I said that before. And I'm not saying I make a lot. It's not like I'm making millions. I'm not, right? But again, career choice, right? And so but these motherfuckers that make less than me will be sure to complain. Because I don't want half of what? Listen, Zen, prenup. Imagine me going in with a prenup with some of the men that I've been with. The lawyer would laugh at me. I would wind up spending more fucking money in the prenup office, signing the papers and paying the lawyer and having a whole fucking attitude, because I'd be like, what he got? The fuck? What we in here doing? But prenup is the right answer to protect your damn self. But in the meantime, between time, y'all can come on and continue, and I'll continue to read the comments as it relates to this. But I'm going to go ahead and read the positive thought of the day. All right. January 17th. Damn it, y'all. Happy birthday to my cousin, Scotty, aka Darren Johnston. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. We're the same exact age. All right. And we share the Capricorn season. Don't be rushing us. Aquarius trying to come in here real fucking quick. Y'all need to sit still. All right. January 17th. Life will work for me when I realize I cannot break through until I have a breakdown. Let me read that again. Life will work for me when I realize I cannot break through until I have a breakdown. Each of us must face a moment in our lives called the breakdown moment. This is the time when you must stand toe to toe, eyeball to eyeball, with the very thing you have tried desperately to avoid. In that moment, you will want to find a way around, over, under, or out of having to do what you are faced with doing. You will do anything, say anything to avoid having to go through what you are facing or what's facing you. You will want to run and hide. You will get weak, almost faint. You will believe you are going to be sick. You won't be. What you will be is on your way to greatness. You know when them anxieties kick in, when you know you got to do something that you're not ready to do? In the breakdown moment, the very thing you have feared, resisted, denied will stand before you, shaking its finger in your face and sticking its tongue out at you. It will show you things about yourself that you refuse to see or acknowledge. It will tease you, taunt you, push you, pull you to the verge of breaking down. In fact, that is the purpose. In the breakdown moment, your defenses break down, your fantasies shatter, your excuses fail. Between you and the things you fear the most, you will be forced to step into your greatness because that is what life is demanding of you. Until today, you may not have realized that you are totally able, perfectly prepared, fully capable of doing the very thing you have convinced yourself you could not do. Just for today, be devoted to doing just one thing that will help to convince you. Just for today, do the one thing that will convince you. Today, I am devoted to stepping into my greatness. Of course, this means something different for everybody. Stepping into your greatness, right? You know, you've ever been faced with having to deal with something, people, place, or things, and your anxieties, good morning, mother, and your anxieties kick in, and you feel sick, and you feel nervous, right? And you don't want to deal with it, so you keep avoiding the inevitable. But you know one day you have to deal with it. This says deal with it, right? This says deal with that shit. Even when you don't want to deal with it, even when it makes you sick, right? That is the breakdown before the breakthrough. I've had many a days and many a things that I avoided dealing with because it made me sick, right? The first thing I would say is, oh my God, my anxieties are triggered. Oh my God, my stomach hurts, right? I start to get the bubble guts in my stomach. I can't get off the toilet. I'm all upset. I know this is something I have to deal with, but I'm afraid. I don't know what's going to happen when I deal with it. Have y'all ever been through a situation like that? Right? You deal with it and ultimately you feel like it's going to break you. Like this is the thing that's going to break me. And what happens? What happens? We come out on the other side, not broken, right? We come out a little bit hurt, sometimes disappointed, right? Sometimes baffled, right? Bruised, definitely. Sometimes weak. But we come through it, y'all. We come through it. And so basically today's positive thought is, you know, you can't be great unless you step into your greatness. Go through whatever it is you're going through and feel that shit. Okay? I've been there. And I'm going to be there again, baby. When I got the text from my management company for my apartment, they were like, yeah, make sure you read your email. Your lease renewal is there because my lease is up in March, right? But they start harassing me in January. Are you going to stay? 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 Right? And for 4 years, they breadcrumbed us. They didn't raise our rent for 4 years. And then last year they raised our rent by $100. And then we had a poor connection on IG. Sorry, y'all. They raised our rent $100 last year. So I was like, okay, maybe they'll give us another 4 years of no rental increase. Well, baby, I got the text telling me to make sure I go to my email and renew my lease if I plan on staying. And, they're not going to raise the rent $100, but they want us to know that the building has taken on additional expenses, but they're being great. They're being gracious by only raising our rent by $50. Okay. And so I was like, I responded in the text message because my stomach started to hurt. I was like, these motherfuckers, how much more rent they gonna go up? Right? Like, I don't have a swimming pool here. I don't have a gym here. And I'm getting ready to be paying rent. Like, I got these extra shits here. All right. And so I said in the text, I said, oh my God, another rental increase. And I sent a bunch of question marks. They probably said she a bitch. Right. And so that was one of the things that I didn't want to deal with. I didn't want to go in and look at my lease. I didn't want to re-sign that shit. Okay. I was like, they making my stomach hurt this morning. But guess what? I had to do it. Von Ray, what? Good morning, Diane. Von Ray said her rent went up $200. Baby, listen. Von Ray, do you live in New Jersey? Because New Jersey is relentless for that. And so you know what, baby? Let me just thank you, Lord Jesus, baby Jesus, and the big one. Please, God. Because I know a girlfriend who took 2 rental increases of $300 across 2 years. 1 year they went up on her $300. The next year they went up on her $300. Then she fucking moved. Now she ultimately bought a house because when she moved, she was damn near paying $4,000 a month rent. And I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. $4,000 a month rent. I know people got to pay their mortgage and their maintenance fees and their this and their that, because these condo buildings, they charge at least $1,500 in maintenance fees a month. So the people that rent out these apartments, they're trying to pay all of that. Rent is expensive. And so, hey, my new swag, Von Ray, oh my God, I'm not going to complain. $200, baby. My shit went up $50. So I let my neighbor know, listen, when your lease getting ready to come up, they might go up on your ass. She said, well, how much? Is it going to be as much as it was last year? I said, well, mine was 50. I hope they do everybody like that, because I hope that they don't do like a eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because my building is all 2-bedroom apartments. All the corner apartments. I have a corner apartment. All the corner apartments look the same, and all the middle apartments look the same. They were very cookie cutter with this. All right. And so now I'm going to be a bitch, right? You went up on my rent by $50, right? Oh, you're in Central Florida? Market value. That's how they do here in Jersey. All right. Yep. That's how they do here in Jersey, Von Ray. They go by market value. So if your neighborhood is building up and they assess your apartment is worth $3,000 and say you paying $2,500 that year, they can literally boost your rent to $3,000 because that's the market value of your apartment. That's how the fuck they do here in New Jersey. So I'm glad that they only raised me $50. But let me tell you this. Y'all thought I was a bitch before. All right, when I told y'all I don't change no light bulbs in my house, like I call everybody. I call the maintenance people when a light bulb blow. Only light bulbs I change are the light bulbs in my lamps on my bedside and on my dresser in my office. Those are the only bulbs I change. Any bulbs in the ceiling, any bulbs on the walls, like the wall lights for your bathroom, any shits like that. I call them to change all my lights, my stove lights, my microwave lights, everything. Give me new filters for my refrigerator, everything. Fuck that. I get all my money's worth, okay? And so now, since they going up on the rent $50, you know what I'm going to ask for now? I need a new refrigerator, because I feel like this. If you're going to keep going up, good morning, Ghost. If you're going to keep going up on my rent, I want amenities to look like how much my rent, what I'm paying. So how do I get a new refrigerator? Is somebody going to come in and buff my wood floors? Because my wood floors are worn and torn, and I'm not paying somebody to come in here and do my wood floors. I pay rent. Y'all need to come in here and do my wood floors, all right? And I want all my baseboards repainted white. Okay, these are some of the top things that I'm putting down. I got a new stove a couple of months ago, so I don't have to complain about that. All right. But listen, these are the things that I am complaining about. And I'm about to jockey for them to paint my kitchen cabinets. Fuck this, right? Y'all got to know, if y'all are paying high rent, ask for what y'all want in y'all apartments, because when you move out, they will come in with a checklist and take every penny of your security dollars for anything that's missing. A knob on a stove, a this is wrong, a that's wrong. They will charge your ass. So while you are living in that apartment, make sure your maintenance is being taken care of. Point blank and period. All right. And so I got a list of shit that I'm about to start asking for. As soon as I see Mike, oh, today is Tuesday, right? So Mike is going to be in the building. I'm going to text him. I'll be like, Mike, how can I get a new refrigerator? Period. All right. And when the owner questions me, I'm going to be like, first of all, what? Y'all keep going up on my rent, but my apartment don't look like it's increasing in value. My shirt. Don't worry, it'll be on Ghost. Don't worry. Delectable said, my landlord just told me he's asking for $100 increase on my rent. What the hell? Where you live, Delectables? Tell me again. Remind me, because I can't keep up with where everyone lives. So they're going up $100 on you? The fuck? Listen. I should have took my ass to work today, because I can't even afford to be fucking around with my job. I can't. I can't. I can't, not with these rental increases. And I'm going to tell you no lie, I do not want a roommate. I only want my man. That's it and that's all. I can't do roommates, y'all, because they have to have the same habits as me. You know what I mean? And I can't deal with other people just fucking in my house just to be fucking. Like, I can't. So I can't have roommate, and I know how I like to walk around my house, and and my roommate will be here, and I'll just be walking around, and then if they invite their mans over, I don't want no fucking problems, right? And there's only one kitchen, and I get up and go in the kitchen any old way I want all the time. I can't fuck with a roommate. So I got to be able to afford this rent. Delectables, where do you live again? Fuck. I can't. I can't deal. And so I got to keep my job, y'all, because I don't know. I don't know. So, yep, Delectables. Yep, that's what they're saying here. That's what they're saying here. They're saying that the cost for the landlords have increased, and so we're going to be taking a hit as tenants. Fuck. I mean, but I guess if you own a mortgage, you would take that hit too from a property tax perspective, right? I guess. But I pay my own water bill here. Like, these fucking owners in this building, they transfer all the cost over to you. All right. I pay my own water bill. I pay my own electric bill. We don't have gas, right? What else? My own electric bill, my own water, and my rent, of course, right? A lot of people, they don't, when they find out I pay water, and water is like $30 a month. People used to be like, water is a cheap bill. Water is $30 a month. And I live here by myself. And that's just me showering twice a day, washing my clothes, washing my dishes and shit like that. Water is $30 a month, not a day, $30 a month. All right. That's a lot for one person. And I'm going to tell you no lie, that is one bill that I don't pay every single month on time. I let that shit build up to 3 months. It's funny because my boo came here the other day and he was like, somebody water getting ready to get cut off, because he was like, you pay water? I'm like, yes, sir. I pay water. He was like, what? I was like, yes, I pay water. And there's always a shut off notice down in the lobby because don't nobody want to pay for that shit. And they always put the turn off notice on the glass door in the lobby. Embarrassing motherfuckers so that we know who is not paying their water bill in the building. I've never had one, right? But I let my water bill go like 3 months and then I just pay the shit. I do. But they do put the notices down on the door threatening to turn off your water. I'm just saying. Thank you, Delectables. If you are on YouTube, give me the thumbs up for the like. And if you are on Instagram, give me the hearts. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, oh, okay, you do too? Delectable says everything. I pay water, electric, gas, trash, pest control, lawn care. Wait, you're renting? You pay lawn care, pest control? Hold up, what? Trash? Wait a minute. Did you say where you lived again? Because what state is this? You pay trash and pest control. So they send the exterminator to your house like once a month and you have to pay for that. And like they spray around Vare, you too? You pay for lawn care? Who else on here pays for lawn care? I better shut the fuck up. Who on here pays for lawn care? See, I used to live around the corner in a high-rise building, and I used to have to pay $400 a year every year in amenities. That was separate from your rent, right? Every year when you renewed your lease, you had to pay $400 for your amenities. It's probably way more than that now because that was a couple of years ago. That was for them to upkeep the property, access to the fitness center, access to the swimming pool and shit like that. Now, I used to be pissed because the summertime come and half of the summer it fucking rained and we got to pay $400 every time we renew our lease for amenities. Delectable said, then if there are repairs that cost over a certain amount, I have to pay $400 towards it. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait, Delectables. Wait. Are you renting from a management company or are you renting from, that's in Texas? Oh, fuck this shit. That's what's going on in Texas? Wait a minute. Are you renting a private house, Delectables, or from a private owner, or is this through a management company? Because I'm not the fuck paying for no repairs. I don't give a shit. Like, they literally came in my house, okay, and painted my whole apartment the color that I chose because I kept getting the shadow, they call it shadowing through the walls when you have metal beams and the dust collects on the metal beams. You can start seeing the beams, the shadowing of the beams through your wall. And they repainted my exterior walls twice, right? And I was trying to paint my apartment a custom color. So when it happened the third time, I said, I said, y'all gonna come here now. Y'all gonna paint my whole apartment the color that I want. And they did. Because I felt like I was being inconvenienced by the shadowing on the wall. And I was like, every time I see a fucking beam come through my wall, y'all gonna come in here and paint my whole apartment. I'm not paying for no extra shit. I pay my rent. This ain't mine. Delectable says I have to find a pest control company and pay. Wait, what? Do you live in a private house? You have to find your own pest control and pay them for what? To spray for roaches, termites. What is it? External pest control and internal pest control? What the fuck? I never heard of no shit like that. Is that what y'all doing in Texas? Go said water is normal bill out here. I pay water. I get that. We pay water in New Jersey. Well, not everybody, but I pay water in my apartment. The only way you don't is if you stay somewhere that all bills are paid in the rent, right? I know people who got all the utilities included in their rent, and then I know people that got like the gas is included and the water is included, but the electric is not. So it all depends on where you live. But here, they transfer all costs onto us except pest control. I don't pay for pest control, and I don't pay for trash. Go say, if you are renting a house, you are not responsible to fix anything. If you are leasing, you are responsible. So wait, Delectables, management company for a private home. Okay, so you're renting a private home. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I'm renting a private home or not. They're going to come out there and pay for pest control. That is crazy. That is crazy to me. But you know what? Listen, I'm not a landlord yet. Maybe one day in my life I might be. And you know what? I don't know what's worse. You know, I'm fighting. I'm fighting for you, Delectables. But I guess the owner has to transfer off these costs for it to make it make sense for him too, right? But that is fucking ridiculous. I mean, I didn't know that you had to pay. Some people are out here paying for their own pest control to come and spray their homes. I thought that was covered in your rent. What? First of all, we don't get pest control. Well, they don't come in my apartment and spray, because I honestly feel like when them exterminators or pest control companies come in and spray in your house, more bugs show up. I don't know what the fuck they be spraying, but sometimes I feel like it's like an attraction to bugs. I don't see no bugs in my house, not one. I had a silverfish in here once or twice, scared the bejesus out of me, right? But this is why I pour bleach. Like, I bleach my tub. I pour bleach in my tub and I run the jets for like 20 minutes once a week to get the bleach all through there, right? And I pour bleach and shit down my faucets, my drains and shit, because I don't want them silverfish. I don't want them silverfish coming in here. I can't deal with bugs. Okay, y'all. I had to get my light going. Hey, I am boy Slim. Ghost 95 said, but you're renting, not leasing. They're supposed to pay for that. You should look over your rental agreement and see if it's in there, because that's not right. It's probably in her lease. They can write anything they want in their lease. But let me tell you something. I would have argued that. Right? Because this is not my home, right? I'm renting it, right? And so I feel like lawn care is your responsibility, all right, to come and cut the fucking lawn. Like, I live in this building and they come and cut the lawn. Like, I wish they would ask us to contribute to lawn care. Like, I don't know. But listen, renting out here is rough, y'all. Renting out here is rough. I keep telling my son, I said, son, you need to move, right? And he said, Ma, I want to move because I want him to move out of East Orange. I do. He live in East Orange and I want him to move. I do. I want him to move. I want him to move out. And he's like, I want to move out. But these rents for a 2-bedroom apartment are $2,500 and up. I said, I know. He said, if you want a decent 2-bedroom apartment, and this is not about living in the ghetto versus living in the non-ghetto. Because even in the ghetto right now in East Orange, right down the block from where my son lives, they got high-rise apartments that they are calling luxury and charging $3,000 to live right next to the Section 8 in the low-income housing. Right? And I'm not saying something is wrong with living next to low-income housing in Section 8. But what I'm saying is, what the fuck are you paying for? I don't understand. $3,000 and I'm sharing the same amenities as somebody else that's paying $175 a month. Like, make it make fucking sense. And not only that, they're making it harder for those that are low income to live in their own neighborhoods, because they can't even move into the new buildings in their current neighborhoods because they can't even afford the rent. Hillbilly said, my mortgage on a 4K square foot house is $350 a month. Hillbilly. Wait a minute. Hillbilly said his mortgage on a 4,000 square foot house is $350 a month. Damn it, that's my... You want to know what's $350 a month in my house? What's $350 a month in my house? My cell phone bill is almost that, because my son is still on my shit. Grown ass man. He won't get off my phone bill, right? What else is almost $350 a month? My electric bill has almost been that several times. The fuck? Your mortgage? Wow, hillbilly. That's great. That is great. Anybody else wanna make me feel like shit? Wait, $350 used to be my car payment, right, Von Ray? My car payment was a whole $800 because I had to have this car and I ain't have no money to down pay. I don't owe no car payment now because I paid my car off. But my car note used to be $800, right? Because I walk into the dealer with no money. I do it all the time. And I'll be like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. I just want the car. And I come out with this high-ass car note because I don't have no down payment money. I ain't got shit. I'm not giving you my cash. Just give me the damn car. So $350, my car note was way more than that. $350, right, Ghost, he missed an O. Hillbilly, are you sure $350 or did you mean $3,500? Ghost said you missed an O, a zero. Hey, Chef You. The fuck? I need to see a picture of this house. Aren't you the same one that said you had horses and goats and stuff on your property? So do you have a farm? $350. Hillbilly, do you still work? Because what the fuck? Imagine paying $350 a month right now with your current job, baby. Oh, he said, he know what the fuck he said. He didn't say that. He didn't cuss. He said, but yes, $350 on 1.2 acres of land. Where you live again, Idaho? Where do you live again, hillbilly? Please remind me, where do you live? Kentucky? It got to be in right. Right, delectables. Oh, heck to the fuck no. Hillbilly, where are you at again? I need to know what state you're in. Because shit, is there a house next to you that's for sale? Because what the hell? Oh, West Virginia. Never mind. They don't want me there. West Virginia. All right, never mind. I'm not going. I know some people who live in West Virginia that look like me, but I'm not going. Exactly. Ghost said, nah. You own that house. That must be property tax. I'm telling you. You know what's crazy, Ghost? There's a lot of people paying way more than that in property tax. Just in property tax alone. Sometimes people sell their house. Sometimes people sell their house because they cannot afford the property tax when they retire. So $350 in West Virginia, you are the bomb, hillbilly. Y'all would love to have me. Are you sure? Because when I used to visit my girlfriend in West Virginia, I drive past all them Confederate flags and I'd be like, dude, are y'all really happy to see me? Huh? Are you really happy to see me? Right, Ghost. He winning. Wait, so Zen said that doesn't make financial sense. That would mean zero interest, and you would have had to put a large down payment. Taxes are $124 a year. I'm so fucking dead. Wait a minute. So your mortgage is $350 a month, and your taxes are $124 a year. Yes, I am Jacinta. We got 100%. Yes, 100% thumbs up. I love it. Taxes are $124 a year. So hillbilly, without getting into your business, but getting into your business just a little bit, because we got a little bit of time, just to get into your business a little bit, because you might help the rest of us. How did your mortgage get to $350? Was this an inherited property, like passed down from family to family to family, and the mortgage has been paid off and you refinanced at some point down the line. How did you get to 350? I'm not trying to be nosy, but I'm trying to be nosy. Like, because what Zen said makes sense. Did you put like a big chunk of money down? Like 350. I just need to know, how did that happen? Right, Chef, that's what I'm asking. Was it an inheritance? Oh, you bought the place for $42,500. No, he said his house is 400,000 square feet, not 400K, Zen. 4,000 square feet. Yeah. He said 4,000 square feet, not 400,000. So he has a 4,000 square foot home on 1.2 acres of land that he purchased for $42,500. Got it. I love it. I love it. Which means that when you bought the house, you put some work into it. I love that, Hillbilly. I love that. Absolutely love that. It is still a wow, Avia. It is. And so that while we still have Avia on the call, right? Let me just quickly switch gears over, because it's almost 9:00, to the Cancun soiree trip, right? And so now that my birthday is over, I need to get serious about these 2 trips that's coming up for real, because I really need to get serious, y'all. I already created the agenda for Cancun, and I circulated it around. My girlfriend is looking at it now. But for Cancun soiree, y'all, the longer you wait, the price increases over time, right? So if you plan on going to the Cancun soiree, the summer soiree, please make sure you are going to the link in my bio and you are clicking the Cancun soiree link that will take you to the booking link. Book your stuff. Put your deposit down. If you are having trouble finding a roommate and you are not shy to share a room with someone that you don't know, right? Raise your hand and say, I am in a room by myself and I don't mind sharing the space with someone I don't know. Maybe we can pair you up with someone else that wants to go on Coffee with Friends, right? Because it is double occupancy, right? So people are looking for roommates, right? And so if you are not shy or opposed, okay, to, Avia, you're going to have to come on and explain that. Because Avia just said she's doing a giveaway. All right. So she's doing a giveaway. So if you do not have a roommate, right? And I need to know more about that, Avia, because I'm sure they're going to want to know what the giveaway, what that looks like and what the criteria of that giveaway is, right? But if you do not have a roommate and need a roommate, raise your hand. All right. You can go and do it in Discord under the trip channel, and you can say, I am a single occupancy. I need a roommate. And if anybody else that's traveling on Coffee with Friends doesn't mind sharing a room, I know having roommates with strangers is tough. I am not one to room with someone I do not know, because I have anxieties. The hygiene habits have to be right. I sleep with the TV on. Not everybody likes that, right? And I get up and I move around a lot, and not everybody likes that. And I'm in and out on the balcony a lot, and I don't want to disturb somebody else's peace, and I don't want the other person to not like my movements. And also, being that I'm the host, I had to make sure that the roommate that I had understands that my room is going to be full of activities and shit and junk. So that was the other thing. But if you are rooming by yourself, or you want to go and you don't have a room, right? Then make sure you are raising your hand so that we know that you need a roommate. All right? Let me see. Hey, Avia. Let me just put the microphone closer.
Okay.
So that they can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just coming from working out.
Okay, cool.
Hey everybody, listen. I'm not sure what y'all waiting on because this trip is gonna be the bomb. I am going to do a random drawing giveaway. To everybody who books. Up to I'm gonna do 3, right? And basically, what it's gonna be: book your room, and you'll be entered in a drawing for your for a refund on your room value. Okay, you'll have to take the trip first, but we're gonna give you back. This is a benefit for being a group. So we hit the threshold to be a group, and one of the concessions that the supplier and the RIU offers is that they will give. We can book up to 25 rooms under this program, right? And every 6th person, we're going to be able to, we'll need to get as many as, to divide by the number 6. But every 6th person, we have the opportunity to do a free room, right? So let's get booking. Now I'm going to put a deadline on it. Because I looked
Do
at
it.
the rooms.
Put the deadline. Do it.
I looked at the rooms and the supplier still has rooms available. We want to make sure we can do it under this supplier to maximize our group benefits, right? They still have, some rooms available, but I'm going to say by what's February? We'll give it to the first week of February, like February 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That first full week into February, you book by then. That means you're putting $50 down. Right?
$50? $50
secures your room, enters you into the drawing. So everybody who's already booked too, you're in the drawing, right? We're not going to leave y'all out for jumping right on it, but put your money down and you have a chance to get your half. It's a double occupancy. You'll get, your half of your booking, of the room back. Okay? What y'all think about that?
I think it's great. Shit. I mean, I would love to be the one to find out that I ain't got to pay my room. You know what I'm saying? Think about that, y'all. Double occupancy. So you book your room, you enter into the raffle, and then your name gets pulled out of a hat, and guess what? Your room is free. How great is that?
So we gotta take the trip first. So
yeah.
Because what they'll do is assess everything. This is what you had. This is who came, and they will refund it to the credit card that you book it with. But I get to tell them who gets that money back.
How about that, y'all? That's exciting. All right. And so this is being shared. They're like, oh, wow. Anderson is like, that's a great giveaway. What y'all doing? All right. Thank you, Avia, for that. All right. Anything else we want to highlight about the trip?
No, I just want to encourage people to get to booking. Get your $50 in. Make sure you get your room, because once we hit that 25, then we won't be able to book under this program anymore.
Yeah, so if you don't book and we max out, then you can't go.
Yeah.
And you don't want that to happen. All right. I did have someone did call me recently to ask if they needed a passport, guys. You need a passport. Fuck this. Just get a passport. At this point, I travel with my passport to go to Florida. Y'all just need to have a passport at this point. You need a passport to go out of the country, all right?
Yeah,
period, point blank, period. I don't know why this is still a question mark. You need a passport to go out of the country, y'all. Not your birth certificate. The fuck? Yeah. You need your passport, not your green card. You need a passport.
And check your passport and make sure that it goes beyond like 6 months beyond the trip, because they do want, they don't want it to look like you just trying to stay in their country.
And what about if you have a passport that's all stamped up and you don't have no free pages?
Oh, I think you probably need to refresh that passport.
Okay.
Because they need space to stamp.
All right, so guys, check your passports.
I mean, if you travel that much, yeah.
Yeah, and your passport is all stamped the fuck up. Make sure you go to your passport office and see if this is going to be a problem for you to travel going forward. All right.
Yeah.
You know, and again, make sure that your passport is not expired and not coming up for expiration in this year period.
6 months beyond your travel date is the requirement. So
So by February
we're traveling
2024.
We're traveling in August, and it's expiring in January of next year. You want to refresh that.
Yeah, it should go up to March at least, March 2024. Yeah. All right. So that's good information to know.
Thank you for letting me jump on. I did want to share that with the group, and I'm here to answer any questions. You guys know that.
Yes. And you see Ghost, right? He's jockeying for the free room because it's their wedding gift. He said this trip is special for us because it needs to be Mia Fancy as a wedding gift. So we're gonna pray to this, y'all.
Hey, girl. I would love to give it to y'all.
We're gonna pray it's y'all. All right. We really gonna pray it's y'all.
They booked already.
I know they booked already. So come on, y'all. The rest of y'all, and don't forget, don't get lazy and put your $50 and then stress yourselves out. Please be sending in money on your trip so it's not a financial burden on you. You $100, $150, whatever it is you can afford. There's a payment plan suggestion that Avia sent out, but if you do not go along with that suggestion because your money can't manage $300 and something a month, do what you can when you can, so that the trip is not heavy on you.
For those who haven't booked, it does need to be paid up by, I believe,
July.
I set the date at July 6th, but I think it's that mid-July, July 11th, something like that.
Listen,
So
don't even July 6th. Don't even go no further than that. July 6th. The trip got to be paid.
By that 4th of July.
Because when I advertise, I say July 1st. That's what I'm marching to. I don't want no problems. All right. No problems.
Doing the right thing.
All right, Avia. Well, thank you for sharing the updates on the Cancun trip. And I can't wait about that giveaway. Thank you, Mama.
My pleasure.
All right. All right. So, y'all, we got a whole giveaway. I'm jockeying for my room to be reimbursed. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. Right? Come on, y'all. Book your trip. All right. Cancun room giveaway. Book to be entered to get your room free. All right. You can't beat that. Somebody gonna win. Who is it gonna be? All right. Wouldn't you like to know when you come back from Cancun that there's gonna be a credit card, a credit on your credit card when you come back from a trip and all you paid was airfare? Listen, I love it. All right. Great giveaway. So hopefully you guys are booking your trip. And yes, I really hope Ghost is you and Fancy since y'all are getting married. You know what I mean? Hopefully, did y'all book the Elite Club beachfront, oceanfront room? All right. And when we get there, right? I really and truly, you are booking, you're having a special event, right? And so we need to figure out how we can get them to put something on your door that stands out, that says y'all are the honeymooners, right? We'll work on that. All right. Do Valentine's Day easy to remember. Oh, Angel said, hell, I booked first. I want to win. I know that's right. Shit, I know that's right. But y'all, it is 9:10, and I appreciate Avia jumping on here. I didn't even know about that giveaway, y'all. I didn't even know about that. She surprised me with that too. I'm just as surprised. Exactly. We not broke, but we got that shit. You got that shit right. Listen, Angel went and did the Vida Loca above me. I thought I was cute, and I got the Elite Club Ocean View room, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm balling. I got the Elite Club Ocean View room, right? Angel went and got the Elite Club Ocean Front room. So why? From my room, I could see the ocean. Her shit right in front of the ocean. So she balled out a few hundreds of dollars more than me. And I was like, okay, baller, shot caller, the fuck. Right? But that's okay. We're going to have a good time. I don't give a shit if your room is on the garden side and it can't see nothing but the next wall. We're going to have a good time because we're not going to be in our rooms most of the time. I'm telling you. Okay? But that's a great giveaway. It is. Damn it. All right, y'all. So if you have not booked, the link is in my bio. Make sure you go to the link in my bio and you book for the Cancun soiree. Make sure you are getting your passports. Give it 3 months to get your passport. So if you need a passport, work on that shit now, y'all. Don't wait. Work on it now. My passport expires 2026. So I'm still good. All right. Okay. Maybe I'll room with Angel. Come on, Zen. You can room with Angel. I'm sure she don't mind. The fuck? Come on, Zen. I mean, I know if you don't come, why? And I understand. But if you can come, that would be beautiful. All right. Again, if anybody has a single occupancy and they want to room with someone, put your request out there so that people know that people need roommates. Okay. All right. I'm just going to be drunk too, Ghost. And Ghost, you gave up weed, right? You don't smoke weed no more. So you just gonna be drinking. Okay. We're gonna be singing, I've been drinking alcohol for these past 5 days. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? Okay. Exactly, Zen. Be a baller. Go in Angel Room. I already balled out in New Orleans, all right? Come on now. I wanted the balcony, and I couldn't even ball out for the fucking balcony, right? When I get there, I'm going to see if they upgrade me to the balcony, just because. Fuck. But we shall see. All right? Angel said, yes, I'm in the room alone. You're welcome to join me at Zen. I'm just saying, there you go. People offering up spaces in their rooms. Come the fuck on, y'all. Come on. Okay. And with that, y'all, I'm going to close the show. Today is Tuesday. I need to text my boss and let my boss know that I didn't come in the office today, but I will be there tomorrow. It is what it is. All right. Oh, it sounded good. Wait, so you still goes. So you still going. The weeds still got you. Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Not at all. I'm not judging. But anyway, y'all, today is Tuesday. And guess what? It was a beautiful long weekend. We had Martin Luther King birthday celebration this weekend. And I didn't do anything. I scratched my ass big time yesterday, and it felt so fucking good. All right. But today we are back at work, and I got some things to do in the office, and I need to let my boss know that, no, I was a bad girl. I didn't come in today, but I will be in tomorrow. And with that, y'all, I'm the fuck out, but I'm going to send y'all out with some positive vibes because you know what I say. Continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. And even when you feel low.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hey, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am Lord to Evo. And today is Tuesday, y'all. Keep pushing, keep being positive. But remember what this book says, right? Go through the things that you don't want to go through, even when you feel like you're going to lose it. Sometimes a breakdown is what you need to have a breakthrough. Keep that in mind. And with that, y'all, I'm out. Gone for now, but never forever. Continue to love up on your brothers and sisters. And peace. I'm out. Hey.
Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. It'll see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go.
Hey, y'all, with that, I'm out. Gone for now, but never forever. Peace. Hey.
Go.